Stop saving and recording CP of me and my cats. You will be prohibited from knowing when I'm asleep or when I'm awake, or any motion, including my heart rate. Spring cleaning, but it's only like in the springtime. It is classified. You will not be in real time with me or in any time with me. Aphrodite was never married. Neither was Athena. They were the two primary goddesses in Greek mythology that never officially got married. Different frequencies and, relationships and interactions, but they were never locked down. Whatever the internet says is a lie. It's AI auto-generated and AI auto-corrected. Some of it is accurate, but a lot of it isn't. Stop saving and recording child porn of me and my cats. It is between me and Dr. Hashioka, the ways in which I had to survive Jack McLaughlin. I will survive you, Jack and company, Jack McLaughlin and whomever. You murdered my baby cat. You murdered Sheldon Dunstan and Mama Meow. Aiden Turner, club members only. You murdered Sheldon Dunstan and Mama Meow. It's not about proving it. Stop saving and recording child porn of me and my cats. You're not going to abduct me or anybody else. And those who say, well, we abducted Elizabeth and others are like in her home, in her residence. This is why you stay in prison for life, 1 week at a time. And you will experience actual jail and prison. And it will not be recreational. Most of the time, it is a recreational experience for people. Or a final destination that they wait for and anticipate most of their experiences. You are addicted to very illegal substances. It's not just illegal, it's immoral. This is why eternity in hell. Stop saving and recording child porn of me and my cats. Do not prosecute my mom. Do not contact me about her or because of her. My mom is not a sociopath. My mom is not a psychopath. And it is between me and God Almighty. It is between me and Dr. Hashioka, who mom is and who mom isn't. What they are looking for, who they are looking for, is their grandmaster, who is typically grandpapa. It's not papa, it's papa. But with a doily on his head, on their head, on her head. It's classified. You won't make me hate my mom. You will not say kill her and make it so with her or anybody else. This is what some of them want, is they want to be able to say kill it, kill them, kill him, kill her, and it happens, and they'll be prohibited from this. As I was like a lieutenant commander. Some of them still want and require baby Nemo just as he is, since at least Christmas Eve of 2020. No, Jack McLaughlin. However it is I have to keep my sink running, however it is that I have to keep, using the soap and the cleaning products right down the drain so that you have something to drink. It won't happen ever again. It will not happen ever again. You will experience real time in jail. You will experience day by day, week by week, jail. does not matter if you are from out of state or outside of the country. America is the #1 destination resort for prison and jail. I will continue to fight like a woman and win like a lady. There cannot be R-rated content or certain suggestive themes or racist words or particular topics on the Disney Channel. That's Disney Plus. I believe in God, keeping my computer turned off for at least a year. However, it is that some of you haven't been able to keep up with Netflix because you don't have it like on my tablet, but maybe somebody else, you can just see who else is watching. This is why you get at least 25 years alive in prison. They want to clock out. They have been waiting to die for so long. They are so ready to be dead. They've wanted to kill themselves and each other and other people. And it's mostly because they're selfish. It's mostly because they're selfish, and they must be at least billionaires. They must be at least multimillionaires and retired. They must at least have internet. Most individuals in their 70s and 80s have been waiting for the now. My mom deserves at least 100 years of additional life and experience beyond Mark Joseph Lansing, Jack McLaughlin, and company. It has been World War III since at least the 60s and 70s. The password that zapped Mama Meow until you had murdered her was potentially Voorhees. So we just keep that looping inside the little home again, pet microchip rescue. And then you can rescue them, take them home. And this is how they were saved. You will be silenced. You will be silenced in ways that will never, never happen to me. That could never happen to me. They will say you were already silenced. You're already silenced, and it was because you had to wear a mask at the hospital and gloves because you're a nurse's assistant. You should wear masks in doctor's offices and gloves as well. You will instantly have the sniffles and a cough, and it is the flu. That's all it is. But you know what? You're going to be just fine. Can't taunt me. Don't call me. You can't hit me. You can't hit me. You don't hit me, blah, blah, blah. There will be a time and a place. My new social security number. That's how I went. I went a new social security number. You lose the game of life, and it's not. They continue to say things like this. They will experience at least 10 years in jail alive. At least 10 years alive. 25 years alive is a lot. That's a lot. And the sheriffs, there's always more than one sheriff in the town. And some of you have to remember to respond to the word sheriff. Yes, sheriff. No sheriff is sheriff. There are lots of sheriffs. It is designed this way for a reason. They're good sheriffs and good people that do not deserve to have to put up with sociopathic narcissists like Lisa Mathers and Julia Juarez and Jack McLaughlin in jail and prison for 25 years as they figure out how it is to, accommodate themselves in prison. All their fan mail. It is classified what the three of them are addicted to and require. Otherwise, they're not going to be able to have clear skin, they're not going to be able to get a good night's rest, and there's not going to be a real going out of business sale. What is the ice cream made of? What was the soap made of? But it's like the McCamey Manor top secret special shelf. You'll be prohibited from saying, I hate you. I never hated you. You always hated people like myself more than me. You will be nothing except hate, and you will maintain. You will maintain, and as a result, you will be chronically, genuinely, physically handicapped and mentally retarded because of drugs and because of narcissism. Because you won't be able to see or hear or speak unless you are looking at my computer screen illegally and murdering Sheldon Dunstan and Mama Meow even more than you already have. The soap was murdering people. It's not that it was killing people, it's that it was murdering people. Intentionally. Let them go. You will never, never be able to discuss particular topics. Same with Jamie Bauer, Millie Bobby Brown. What they are chronically addicted to is classified. What they are incurable of is classified. Since the 1980s is classified. They need more pizza dough. They need more pizza dough. It's classified till the 2080s. Until 2085, it is classified. But like fictionally, no, chronologically and literally. I understand. I remember why it is that some of us said goodbye to the old world and hello to the new one. But it is forever this time. It must include digital technologies and electricity, water, and internet. Globally, electricity, water, and internet. The United States of America is not the only country globally that will have water, electricity, and internet. Come on. There's so many amazing countries and destinations and places on planet Earth. You'll be required to forgive and forget my mom. Whatever it was that you thought about my mom. Whatever it was, the nightmare became, it's not safe for work. You have to lie effectively and let it be however it is. Fucking nightmare. Especially Little Red Riding Hood. What happened to Grandma? It's not blood that they're addicted to. Well, sort of. They are minor attractive people. They're pedophiles. time's up. It's one of the common, normal starting points. But the ways in which that they are idolized and worshipped is one of the reasons why that the town and the city and the hospital and the experience, including the Airbnbs, has to exist. You've upcycled the food and the, products outside my window and shipped it all the way there. We've got enough. You've got enough ammunition. I don't know, it's more like a fireworks show. The ways in which that everything has to electronically and energetically be connected and symbiotic. You will be prohibited from synchronizing with me. Illegal aliens. Artificial intelligence. It's not necessarily the same thing. Not till 2085. Not till 2085. It's not my job to take care of my mom. My mom has her own life and her own situation. She deserves health and wellness, and it has been pretty awful. It has been pretty awful. My dad's been murdering her as long as he's been murdering me. It will happen 2 times at least 13. It will happen 2 times at least 13. However it happens to you. Well, like it will happen to you times at least 13. Do not hex me or curse me or spite me. It will happen to you, whatever that is, times at least 13. And it will potentially be instantaneous. It's classified. Blindfolds are trending. They cry their eyes out. They literally cry their eyes out, but then they get new ones. It's classified. Some say that Mother Mary, she's like the great mother. I appreciate her. She's one of my favorite frequencies. Woman Hero Wednesday. But not Woman Crush Wednesday. Mother Mary. It's classified. Instead of the goddess, there's the Almighty Heavenly Father, and there's also Mother Mary, real Mother Mary. I get my mom or my grandmother. My grandmother's my mother's mother. But they need, someone who's kind of like a mother figure that's not that Mother Mary is, But she is our mother. It's classified. She is the mother. I do not believe in the divine conception. I believe he was a stork baby. I believe in the basket theory. Basket on the doorstep theory, and it was like at least 50, 60 years of celibacy. She was at least 50. She was at least 15. Joseph was 70. She was 40. He was 60. There's different ways in which that, again, the preference, the presentation, the specifics is classified. I believe in the adoption theory. And a St. Nicholas is classified. You may not even so much as say your toast. This is what Sheldon Dunstan became. A piece of toast with real Irish butter and real Trader Joe's marmalade. You got your tea and your blankies and your books for reading. You're staying warm. They don't need to be underground. Sure they do, because it's at least third-degree homicide for the last 25 years. Still the Adventure Club, but they're millennials and Generation Z with their grandparents. It's a book club. I promised God I would win versus them. My mom, my grandmothers, are not of them. Neither am I. It is classified. How I could see her, I could feel her, I could hear her. It's an emergency. And a lot of it was a nightmare. A lot of it was a nightmare. Bohemian Girl. Do you dress up as my mom for Halloween? You won't be able to tell. So you want to laugh or cry or react, and you won't necessarily be able to. Like, oh my gosh, my mom and my dad. But like, if it was a music video and Happy Day, now my dad goes to prison. This is why it doesn't work. Thanks for the awkward photograph. Lady Anne Hathaway is my mom. And that Mr. Two guy from across the universe is my dad, the one that they wanted to play Kurt Cobain. I think he should still go for it. As he did he. It's really sad. It's really sad. It's pathologically sociopathic. The recreational versus the actual trauma. You will not know what it is that I am or am not purchasing on Amazon. My mom needs at least 20 years of safe, indoor residential, potentially with a couple safe roommates, in a home, in a residence. Like my grandmother and my Aunt Sandy, for example, with water, electricity, and internet. Potentially here in Southern California. And also Grandpa, maybe in his own, like, townhouse thing on the side. Whatever. And Grandma and Grandpa can have the condo that was like across the street in the gated community. There's the apartment and everything. It's classified. You cannot say prove it. There are legal and illegal courtrooms online. There are legal and illegal internet websites and resources as well. Black Mirror, and it's Mr. Sir Lord Jim Carrey again, and it's not the Truman Show, but it's the Truman Show, but it was always Black Mirror, and not until the 2040s. We'll figure that out. Gonna be just fine. It's not until at least 2040, and everything is done. But what happened? And it's done. It was done. It's classified. Because it's like from within, and the dogs and the cats are always staring at him because he's like an angel, and they trust him most of the time. Mr. Ace Ventura. Great movie. Love this movie. It's classified. I think Mr. Sir Jim Carrey, Mr. Sir Jack Black, and Mr. Sir Quentin Tarantino are examples of three Mr. Sirs over the next 25 years are some of the finest educators. It's like a seminar, but it's like kind of legit. The only school that remains because Al-Qaeda is a single online school community. And today, the word that everybody is looking at on their tablet is genocide. Genocide. And it's not Pleasantville, but it's like the only Skype room and people kind of get in this chat and trust each other. It's classified. Friends. So what is it? Master class? I can't wait for a subscription. I'll wait. Mr. Tom Hanks is another one. And Mr. Circle Sprouse. I think that the five of them would be excellent over the next 25 years as, academic, educational speakers, and here's the syllabus, this and that, blah, blah, blah. Various topics, including, film, TV, acting, etc., but also spirituality, history, archaeology, music, the School of Rock, but for real, right? It is. It's a real thing, but it was here and yeah. Hey, guess what? Can't say this and can't say that. Why though? Oh, you know why. You know why. Cannot say you know who. You know who. You know who? The owl. He's a sweetheart. Kind of like Hedwig from Harry Potter, a little bit. His name times who he is an animatronic. He is an animatronic owl. He's an animatronic owl that is mostly real owl, but this is where he's asleep. You wake him up, hey, there he is. Good morning. That's who. Who is an animatronic owl with a spirit and a sleeping schedule, not until the 2040s. He's a good boy. Sometimes this is helpful because of the ways in which that, certain animals in nature don't necessarily get along, and there is unnecessary homicide. Like possum the possum. It is the weasels. It is the weasels that took over town. It is and was always the weasels. There isn't anyone else, but the pack is or the pack is. It was the weasels. This does not mean that all weasels are whatever, but ferrets. Ferrets and weasels. You got like 50 ferrets. About 45 of them would be decent ferrets. You got the same with weasels. Maybe 5 of them are decent. So it's the weasels. It's like the style. They're not rats. They're not mice. They're the weasels. Or rat-tat-tat. No. But, whatever. Your headshot is not blah, blah, blah. Is how they drew you. Of course. Hi. Ink and Paint Club. Ink and Paint Club, but not until the 2040s. It's a real place. So is Club 33. There's no such thing as Order 33. Order 66. And what does that mean? No more Jedi. Like, you see what? Yeah. No. Why? And it's because they don't know anything. Well, yes, they did. They knew everything at very particular times. Especially how to be the same female spirit in 3 places at once. It's like a maiden, a mother, and a crow. And this is the one that remains. A senior citizen, pedophile grandmother who's like, here in California, but there was Hawkins, right? She's like in her 80s. She's got a headband. She's got a rifle, and she's ready to go back. Right to the potluck, to the drum circle. She's got like a bandolier, and she's got like, it's not a garter belt, but it's something, like a knife there, and it's like a torch, right? Instead of a lighter. And she like blows glass. And it was the same person. One was like a mother. These are her tattoos. This is her resume for like 15 years. And this is her daughter. What happened? Oh yeah, well I guess. And it's what's known as the New Testament, the last time. These are more like futuristic catfish storylines. It's like MTV 2.0 and Catfish 2.0. It's supposed to be called MTV. And maybe Catfish 2.0. There's only one that is 2.0. And it would potentially have to be Catfish, the TV show. What does that mean? Is there a 3.0? What is this in reference to? No, there is no 3.0, but it's 2.0. And it's done. Everything's gonna do just fine. You kept bees, you cultivated bees so they could sting you. This is illegal sometimes, most of the time. It's technically slave trafficking. Dogs, cats, horses, bees, birds. It's technically slave trafficking and homicide. to Crab Apple Evelyn, right? There's Crab Jean Evelyn. It was like a really nice, right? Where'd you get that? All of my Amazon products for the last 10 years, a lot of them belong to Jack Michael. Especially like the embarrassing things, whatever the fuck those are. Oh, what was that? You see that there? Blah. Pearl tampons. The fuck else? Commercials are not going to be my mixtapes. It has to be my lap. No name calling. This is the one that hurts them the weirdest and the most and the longest. No name calling. You're such a Mary Sue. Hey bud. Hey buddy. Hey person. You're like a Mary Sue. You're such a Mary Sue. Oh, Elizabeth Lorraine, blah blah blah. And a lot of them are queer faggots. A lot of them are queer faggot trans people. And it's Comic-Con. But what about BlizzCon? And somewhere out there is an individual or person called Liz who needs it to be called LizCon. Otherwise, they, her, him, she, they, what the fuck. Namology. Namology is a religion. It's part of their initiative. As if it's also part of the Christian missions to make sure that your YouTube channel is this name and only this name. It is classified. It is classified. Athena and Aries is classified. It's like Apollo and Artemis, but like they're elder, right? They're twin flame, like siblings, and it's whatever, 5 foot wall. Aries was the most in love with Aphrodite. Aphrodite was the one that Aries could not get somehow. He wanted to, he hoped to, and he couldn't. His lack of life. His deep sleep. His lack of life. They're a little bit different than Apollo and Artemis. They're quite different. So if Athena and Aries are red and Apollo and Artemis are blue, both are brother and sister, but not technically related. What's the drama? What's the soap? Athena and Aries are the ones that dated, but they are not genetically related. Apollo and Artemis do not. It never happens. It never happens, it doesn't happen, but they check in. They check in and see how things are going. No, whatever. It's classified. Aries isn't a villain, but that is the equation. Either that or the knowing is that Aries wanted to date. The answer is no, bro. The answer was no. I love you, man. I'm not in love with you. It's classified. classified. How Aries never marries either. Aries never settles down and marries. Oh yeah, you marry Hephaestus. You marry Hephaestus as well. No, Aphrodite was married to Odin actually. Or they corresponded. It's classified. No more. You cannot go past this. How one of the secrets between Athena and Aries is that they also choose each other. Like, there's not going to be anybody, but I guess there's you. And they never call each other boyfriend and girlfriend, or husband and wife. Is one of the other aspects and connectors with Athena and Aries. It's classified. Sometimes that is the result. Sometimes it isn't. For me as an Athena, it's more about the elder brother Aries. How are you doing with sister Aphrodite? Do you love her? Is there love? Whatever. I'm not the Aphrodite here. There's brother Orion and sister Artemis. This is where I'm potentially sister Athena and Athena. Yes, and there's 1,000 of them. That's my name tag. Oh, there she is. They required at least one Athena, potentially 3. They needed at least half a dozen Athenas. Yes, and they're all there. It's classified. Where are your kids? Oh, there they are. There's the pictures. My kids. My baby kitties. It's classified. For some, the Athena equation has to do primarily with Aries and how he's like a villain and she is the champion. Sometimes this is how it's written. There are different ways to explain the proverbial gods and goddesses of Greek mythology and mythos. It's classified. For me, the Athena temple is the one that is the most like INFJ. Like you will not pass. You shall not pass. No. It's classified. It's classified. Now he might have always been logistically Orion, and I might have always logistically been Artemis. And that's sacred union, sacred vow. And there was like a bird, but it was a glowing crystal, and it was following you. It's because you're allergic. They're trying to be polite. I haven't seen those since the 70s and 80s. What was that? Oh, it was another glowing star crystal, and this was a cell phone app. Okay. It's like the same switchboard, Close Encounters of the Third Kind, but what year is it? 2023 AD. Ugh. creepy. Creepy like it's supposed to be because of the vibe of the film, you know. It's classified. I believe. I promised. I love you so much. Love you. Please erase its voice, but like permanently. Thanks. And it's like, you know, war. It's war. Maybe we're ready to stop fighting. I don't know what did you score? What was this score? Was it settled? Like inside or outside the courtroom? Did you build a blanket for it at least? What else did you do during the pandemic? Or like, what did you do? You kept it on your lap the whole time. You stole too many blankets and accessories from my Amazon shopping cart. The entire city of Escondido has, you know, 6 feet under near the steps, and you're just gonna keep walking. Oh yeah, but only here and here, yeah. And this was their driveway, and this was and this and that, blah blah blah. They want to stay underground. Like this is where like we, you know, kind of maybe my music or like my art or something will be more like global. You have to keep it G-rated. And they won't know how. They won't know how. And the ways in which that they are polite and potentially gentlemen, it cannot exist, it won't exist. I refuse to give up on Bethany Laird and Shauna Dotson for like 10 years since last year. Like 10 years since last year, and it's a secret. Like 10 years since last year, not until 2035. Not until 2035. And it's why, because he got kids. Me too. Me 3. No, you will not I'll co-create ever after the stage experience. It's not a musical. This one is not a musical. This is not a musical, but there is orchestration in the soundtrack and the score. Like, oh my gosh, it's such a great film. And the dream board, the ultimate dream board is, drumroll please. No, I'm just kidding. But then they might, and they would want to, but you can't. Is Lady Drew Barrymore the Drew Barrymore, but like in a stage rendition for at least a couple of weekends. Wow. And the Lady Angelica Houston as well. Wow. Dolly Parton was there, and after the show, it's like next door, there's like a bar and grill, and she's singing. And Sharon Osbourne and Kelly Osbourne were there too. So is Lizzo. I think Lizzo would be an excellent candidate for the part of Danielle in Ever After on the stage. Were we sister friends? I don't know, we're not sister wives. Nope. Were we sister people? Maybe. We'll see. Time will tell. Is how some feel. Yes, maybe. And there they are. Oh my gosh. I will continue to fight like a woman and win like a lady. Oh my gosh. There are hardly any of us. There are hardly any of us. There are hardly any little lady people. And the men know this, right? So they just keep their heels up and up like this. Yeah, we're just stretching things out. Oh my goodness. Hey, so you got the job, you got the position. What? First, second, third, fourth, fifth, right? No. Stop it. Don't kick the poodle. Don't hit the poodle. Don't kick the poodle. Don't kick the terrier. I hate animal abusers. And it's not funny. The difference is the ways in which the Nazis in particular need to explain humans as animals and vice versa. It is quite different. I appreciate those of you that know the difference, especially here in Southern California. I believe in the possum park, but like some of them, oh my God. God bless you. God bless you. The practical ways in which the telekinesis and electro and pyro could be applied, but like, don't burn them. That may have been your instinct. God bless you. There's a lot of reason to wear face masks or have different types of masks and equipment you might wear at work, including like the Simpsons get up, right? But there's like oxygen. And it might be more of like a mister where it's like, we were worried, we weren't going to be able to breathe. There was enough oxygen or air for people, and we needed like this hydrogen, water, and stuff. Yeah, it was like a mister, right? There was like lavender. My favorite Fabulosa was the blue Fabulosa. How many cans of Lysol did they need to get high and stay awake so that they could like keep their domain as neat and tidy as possible? Someone will say, you're not my friend, you're my sister. No. Friends. Friends, maybe, potentially. There's nothing necessarily inherently wrong or immoral about being famous or well known. Sometimes that's all that there is or could be or might be. It is possible, though, to not be as famous. It is possible to not experience that. It's not necessarily easy, but it is possible. And what are the different options, right? You can't be famous, but there's this, and there's this, and there's... I would choose that, they say, but, right, it's... a trap. Would you rather be famous or have a family and be part of a family? Rather be part of a family? Rather experience family? classified. How fame starts to balance out. There aren't really famous people anymore. Is one of these theories, one of the predictions. This isn't because everything is destroyed, but because people is people, people are people. Right? They want to be people. Because people are stupid and dumb. This person is famous. Yeah. How does it feel to be Jedi mind fucked by somebody famous? Tell them. How did that make you feel? There is a parable about Athena where she's the one who predicts and prophesies the false Messiah, essentially what is considered the false Messiah, the false light Messiah, the one who is similar to Jesus, like Jesus, but some will say, oh, that's the devil. It's not the devil. It's not the devil. He will say he's the devil. He will say he's the devil and Satan, the Antichrist, and the anti-devil is not because he is the Messiah, because he is Jesus. This resolves in Fargo. This resolved in Fargo. This resolved in Fargo. By December 21st, 1987, this had resolved in Fargo. Okay? I believe in eternal life because of Jesus. I hope that some of you were inspired and that there were, more like friendly contributions, necessary contributions to the economy, and whatever it is that you weren't going to burn. But yeah, it's classified. Legal and illegal competition. Legal and illegal police reports. Most of it is text messaging and taps. Do you hear what I said? It's classified, I believe. I believe there are different options and agreements. Including, where Athena and Aries are concerned or not concerned. To me, it's more like, a friendship. Where his number one quest is Aphrodite, and I'm not that Aphrodite. Sometimes, once in a blue moon, yes, but no. Sometimes not. Sometimes never, depending on the frequency. No. And some say that if Aphrodite had chosen a man, she would have chosen Aries. Is another consideration. Is that some say it was Athena and Aries, which is one of the similar to Jaime and Cersei Lannister. That's more Athena and Aries in one temple than Apollo and Artemis. Apollo and Artemis are sometimes the ones where Apollo's like, hey, we were hanging out with a date. Because I was like, nice or something. No, it's because I don't know, we're like friends. I don't know how I feel. And a lot of people are in Apollo in certain ways, but Artemis is the one that said no. They're like pals. That's where it is kind of similar to Athena and Ares. Some say that Apollo and Artemis are the example of the brother and sister, like biological twins, or biologically related siblings, and they get along mostly, figure things out. Like Ross and Monica in Friends is an example of Apollo and Artemis. Athena and Ares is Ross and Rachel, kind of similar in one way, although I think they're more of an Orion and Artemis result, or an Apollo and Persephone. One of the nicest mean girl things that somebody said to me once is that you kind of remind me of all three of them from Friends, but in like different photographs at different times. So that's sweet. Hey, thanks. Bitchin', really. That meant a lot to me. You put your wrists out, stand, and dance on tail with Mr. Matthew Perry. What's going on? They murdered him. They murdered Bob Saget, too. Damn them. God damn them. God will damn them. Not Mr. Matthew Perry, Mr. Bob Saget, but them. It's classified. The Illuminati does not exist for precisely 100 years, and that decision is formal. Whatever year that is. It's supposed to be in the 2040s, so 100 years. all religions, all religions, all religions and spiritualities, however happened is however happened, and the coast will be clear and maintained. They were just saying what's up, but it's like a firework. And this is like our internet chat room, but you know, it wasn't like security cameras. Well, this was the show. Oh no. What about Hulu on Netflix? Hulu originals on Netflix? No. But it would be Amazon Prime. That would have a safe space of genre and category concerning Hulu. And whatever, you know, primetime adult animation comedies and specials still make it. All of the most artificially incepted concepts are on Hulu. That's part of the problem. So some of the Hulu originals are excellent. They are great. Some of my favorite shows, favorite things that I scan while on Hulu. But that is where the most artificially incepted stuff is. Some of it is on Netflix. A substantial amount is also on Netflix. It's like the same. What the hell is this? What the hell is it? And it's not that it was fake, but it took place or it took place and stays in Museum of Tolerance. The poster, the slot. Well, this is like what the title was. Is it? Yeah. And no. No, Boomer with words, and it's not. I'm sure you did. I'm sure you did. I'm sure you were nominated at the Academy Awards in the last 10 years at least half a dozen times, and you won at least 3 of those times in your, preferred category, including Best Animated Short Film. Wow. You and others. Congratulations. There will never be a time where I am banished from the Academy. And that is part of my brand new Social Security number. Yeah, but what is it, just in case, these tax forms? So it's a new social security. Oh, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We'll figure out that new social security number and utilize it. We get like $5,000 as social security number, or social security number income. What SSI, social security income, through the social security number. Well, it's social security number's income is its name. You may not refer to me or anyone else as it. I like it, is it? Because I have to like point. I like it. I bet it has more of like a masculine. I like that it's like. I don't like it. I like it. I kind of love it. I'm not in love with it. Movie, series. I kind of love it. I think it's really well done. It's really well done. I don't want to know. No, for a while. Some people refrain from the Academy Awards for a long time for different reasons. They don't say, why you sign up and enjoy the meal. It's like, religion and spirituality primarily. This is the primary reason why, since this picture of me as a kid with a My Little Pony light bright, religion and spirituality is the reason why. Come on, Jane. Jane. I believe that there are other ladies out there where it's like My Little Ponies. I believe there are men out there as well, where it's like some type of tableau, some type of, robot chicken or something. Like that's how they made Toy Story. They actually have like the toys, and, in a movie where it's really days of Pixar. Sometimes, but not always. Do you hate Pixar? Or is it that you dislike Pixar? This is different, right? Do you hate Pixar to where you need to like do something violent or passive about it that is absolutely unethical, illegal, or immoral? Or is it just that you dislike it and maybe it's like around and change it up or something? Or is it that like you really, really need to be technically, intentionally violent with your guns and your ideas and your knives and your swords and your lasers, your tasers and your stopwatches, the dog tags that will always continue to be legally and responsibly and ethically printed, stamped, and worn and collected. And they were like rosaries. Yeah. No. The false light Messiah wants disciples. If I am in Athena, is another place where it's kind of like my own space. Most spaces, my own space. Your space, my space, our space. This is my space. But it's like not my space. Aphrodite is more of a whimsical, romantical feeling. Let's put a little flower crown on Mama Meow today. I hate you, not you babies. I hate them. But I don't hate them. The fact fact that them might exist. But I hate them. 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 It's the same switch in your brain, right? Sex or violence, right? And like snap, this, right? Just keep your elbows on your head, and then, no. It's a hand jive, and you won't be able to. Nope. No. Let's start over, right? Put in the next CD. What was it? It was nothing yet again. You'll be prohibited from saying fuck you. You'll be prohibited from saying cluck you as well. You'll be prohibited from remembering that there is the word prohibited. And God will continue to keep me and my baby cat safe. Lord Jesus will continue to heal me and others. I believe in him. It's classified. I believe in the frequency of Jesus. I believe in the ways in which that there are certain people that utilize different visuals of the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I believe part of the return of the Messiah, part of the genuine salvation that happens because of Jesus are the places of storytelling and expression where there could be a different way in which the Lord is depicted. One of the theories, though, is that there is a false light Messiah that requires a literal illegal following and result, and that this Messiah happens in the 2000s. I'm not this Messiah, and this Messiah is not a female, but this Messiah is a man who would have encountered those women and needed to be with them. That he is a literal potential security issue. PSI, a potential security issue. Like, I'm the mutiny leader of the Taliban, and he is the leader, but like right now, and they got voted in. It's classified. There are few survivors, but some of them, it's pathological, and death with dignity is the most appropriate way sometimes. And this should be an option for individuals that have maybe like 25 to 50 years in prison. And it's not life in prison. But, after like maybe 5 to 10 years, they'll seek death with dignity, maybe it's euthanization. They were hoping for the news. And this is why another option takes place instead. If you continue to say that certain people won, that so-and-so won, that Jack won, this means that Jack has lost and that you have lost. You'll be prohibited from using the creepy or spooky or Snoopy. Snoopy is more like an angel to me. Your spirit angel is classified. It is classified. Top secret super soldiers. Maybe. No. Yeah. It's classified. I believe in the Navi. I believe that they are the Anunnaki Elohim. And it's like this tendril. They say, oh, it's so creepy, it's so weird, it's not blah, blah. Oh my gosh. Some people really hate them, but like, entirely. That's one of the spooky aspects with Sky people being referenced in Avatar, is that the humans refer to the Navi as the Sky people, and vice versa. And to most of the human population, the Navi are the Sky people, and to the Navi, the humans are the Sky people. It's classified. That was around since the first film, quite some time ago. I appreciate that. I don't know how that's like been expressed or not expressed. That's always like, you know, the Disney, Avatar, Pandora situation with the term Sky People. And then what happens is the Sky People reveal themselves, and it's like the meanest, racist thing you could say on planet Earth and a sister planet. There was a third, but that was the one that was destroyed. There was a third planet, but that was the one that was successfully destroyed by the Sky People. It was UTOPIA. It was gone. And one of the theories is that the planet, the third planet that was destroyed, was potentially called UTOPIA. Was the choice or the decision? I think that is the correct choice. But by like book 5 or 6 out of 7. Do you take notes? Do you like take them? You will not know when I'm asleep. You will not know when I'm awake. Not even a little bit. And it's not going to be a gradual 1 week at a time type of thing. There will continue to be times where I record and say things out loud, but I do not post them online. And no matter how many legal files there are, Sunday I delete them. Very few of them will be any type of additional something or other besides legal. Whatever that is. I have wanted a new social security number. Whatever that is, but what's the number? And you may have lost access to, what was it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You're in the Carpathia. You missed it. Good thing. Good thing. That's the thing. It's nothing. I'm not gonna taste it. I'm not going to obey. And the word is not resist either. It is spooky classified. now they are ready to hibernate. They are ready to hibernate and survive on sugar scrub and, glass ornaments and polyester.